Hello everybody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included here on our frozen to the core planet. Or meteorite, colony, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so what we are doing today is we're going to finish up the bathrooms and get our first farm set up to start growing pike apples. So it's going to be over here. So let's plan it for automation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to do a shared 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, simply because we would need one in the middle, or a section here in the middle that's shared between the things, the automators, so that we can store phosphorite. We'll do that right now. Which means on this one for agriculture, we don't want to do agriculture. We're going to put cultivable soil there because this one's going to hold the phosphorite. All right, very good. And then we're going to start planting pike apples here. That is our goal. Otherwise, we've got a dining hall, we've got 2 bedrooms, and we're going to have a bathroom here soon. Let's get the bathroom done, guys. I know you're excited to move forward and get other stuff done, but let's get your bathrooms taken care of so that you're well organized. We're gonna go ahead and set this on right, and then our farmer can start planting. He's gonna be excited about that. I know he is. You can just tell that he's gonna be so excited to do some farming. All right, and then we're gonna do another one up above. We'll probably do more pike apples for now. Now, we're not going to turn these into farms. We're actually going to turn these into ranches. And we're going to be putting it, they'll have the farm for the pike apple, but we're going to be putting in our ranching equipment in here. So we'll need 3 spots for the shearer and 2 spots for the groomer. And then that should be it, right? Yep, this is as big as we can make it. So in fact, that's our limit as far as how big we can make those farms if we are turning them into ranches as well. Okay, let's get this set up too so we know what we're doing here. Oh, whoops, wrong one. We don't need that there. Okay. Not sure what I'm going to put up here, if it's going to be another farm directly above. Probably is, so we'll hold off a little bit, but we'll just power through this over here. Alright, we got our bathrooms. Let's go ahead and deconstruct these. We won't need those eventually. And then let's get our research and do medicine so that that's taken care of. I feel like we're starting to move forward fairly quickly. The one thing I'd like to do is skill them up one more level. That'll be a big plus. Then I can start really working on specializing them into areas. Besides Nancy, she's the only one truly specialized right now, to where she's just truly focused on only doing that. So, alright, so this is going to be phosphorite, because that's what we need for this area. And then we'll be able to put floxes up here as soon as we have a rancher. So we need a rancher and a cook, first and foremost. Those are the 2 people we need to get as we continue to bring people into the colony. What do you know? It's sleep time. Let's speed through it really quick. Everybody soundly asleep, having their nice little dreams. And yes, I can't sing, so I will stop. All right. It's a new day for a new dollar. Oh, wait, there's no dollars around here. They're not making money. We're not paying our dupes. What are you talking about? They work hard for a living. And the only thing they get out of it is a comfy bed, a place to recreate and eat, and a bathroom. At the moment, that's all they get out of all their hard work. I'm just so cruel. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and start mapping out a kitchen, even though we don't have a cook. So this is going to be a kitchen area over here. Actually, we don't need to put a... We don't know how big we're going to make it yet, but eventually. So we'll go ahead and do that, and eventually we'll have the kitchen bonus because we'll put the spice grinder in there. Not that it gives much of a bonus, it really doesn't, but it'll be colorful when we go to the room layout. Hey, all right, look at this. We can finally get you tagged over to construction so that you're good to go. And because you're at your second level, we're gonna bump you up in building so that you can really focus on that. And we're just gonna do, actually, we'll do that for all of you guys, except for our operator. We'll keep you where you're at and move supplying and tidying up as well, so that you can keep the outhouses clean and do the other stuff that's needed at the moment until we get some runners. Or our biobots, because the biobots really take over getting things done, to where you could then start specializing dupes to where they don't have to be, you know, the basics. They can be people that are really focused on certain elements only, so... Alright, we've got lots of food. We've got food growing. We're not going to have to worry about that for now. Next step, of course, will be to cook said food. So we'll have to plan that out and get in all of our goodies. So let me see. I'm going to put you there. If we were to put egg cracker there, not that we need it, and that there. Actually, I'm going to change that around. We don't have the ability for the fridge yet, but we're going to put the fridge there, I think. And I don't know if we'll really need this up front. Well, for a while we will, but we'll be putting a fridge right there. Very good. Then let's go ahead and stick a secondary battery here and do this. We don't have a... Whoops. We don't have a cook yet, but eventually we'll do that. Perfect. Alright, now while you guys do that, we're also going to go ahead and get this done here. And this. Also, start digging out this section so that we've got good airflow. No research selected. Well, we're going to start researching. The first thing that we're going to do is up here, and we're just going to go down. We'll get the refrigerator and we'll get the ranching. We really don't need the refrigerator right now, but we want the hydroponic farm for the future. So we'll just start going down the line, but we need an advanced science station to do that. Now, that's not a problem. We made room for it. For our temporary little room. We will do that so that we're good to go. Excellent. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to capitalize on those and capitalize on this section here just so that we can get it all growing. It won't be a room bonus until we have ranching unlocked and we can put the equipment in. So there's no real hurry for that, but we'll get it dug out so that we can grow more. And it's nighttime already. Can you believe it? All right. Well, we don't have a cook, and we don't have a rancher. I'm going to I mean, of course, I can just turn him into a cook. That's true. Construction -3, and we got construct. You're still a +2, so I mean, all right. We're gonna take Stinky. He's gonna be our temporary cook. So for now, since his primary is gonna be, looks like he's frostproof too. How about that? Wow, we keep getting a lot of frostproofs. That's really nice. Let's do. I'm trying to think. Just give me a second. My brain is dead as far as what I want to do. All right, let's do Edward the Excavator. Did I spell that right? Probably not. All right, but however, I'm sorry, but you're going to be a cook until I get a cook. The only reason I want to prioritize that is because if we allow him to cook, we can turn our PikeApples into something much better. So, with that in mind, we're going to get this part done so that we can get we can start cooking up PikeApples. It'll more than double. Well, it doesn't quite double the PikeApple. We'll have to look. I can't remember how much it takes it up because a PikeApple by itself is 800 calories. I think it takes it to 1200. Doesn't double it. I know that, but it gives it a big plus. So, because technically right now a dupe would have to eat 1.5 PikeApples to get their allowance of their intake of food, because yeah, they like to keep what 2,500 max, but per day they use 1,000. So okay, we've got that going. Put in a sconce in the kitchen, although I don't know if we'll really need it, but we'll put it there anyways. Let's go ahead and mine these out too so that they stop off-gassing and we can store that oxalite. That would be good. And we can level up our science guy. I'd like research, but for right now I'm going to do carry. Because we don't have anything to go do the research with anyways. One thing we do need to get rid of is this thing, but that's going to be a while because we need the construction part of it. Alright, let's get these and these. You're trapped, so until we get all of this taken care of. No problem, though. Don't worry. We got you here. You can't cook yet, but we got you. Alright, so this one, we don't really have anything to do here. We're not going to make anything, so we'll just keep that. We don't have eggs right now. Well, we do. We potentially do, but we're not going to be using those. Primarily, we want this right here, so we'll get that in a second. Okay, then let's get our door here. And we'll continue our primary in-base storage as well. Okay, now we just need the kitchen built, but first let's take a look at Denise the Digger. You can now do super duper digging, which is a plus because that means I can now get through Abyssalite. Okay, they're almost done with the farm section, and they'll come build the stove and the stuff so that we can do that, plus do the research as needed, so. Okay, let's get you, and one more. There we go. We got our 2 farms of pike apples that will be turned into ranches to support both us and the floxes. Okay, and now we're going to get the kitchen ready so that we can start actually cooking. Because otherwise all our cook is doing is supplying. There we go. All right, so so it's 1200. Yep, that's what I thought. So awesome. Let's get that going. Let's do frost buns as well because we're going to have sleet wheat to take care of. So that's probably the next thing that we can come in and start doing from a perspective of exploration is we can just come right in to there. We can do another one that comes right in to here so that we can get to that. If we don't take out that, then we can even get to that one. And then we can use this to come down through here so that we can get into that. Kind of poses a problem in that we can't get to these, though. But that's okay. That's why we do this. There we go. And we're good. Alright, and you guys are sleeping again. Let's whiz through the night. So, while we do have a nice... Oh, never mind. What happened to all of our oxalite? How much do these use? Oh, so this can store up to 240 kilograms? Wow. And we put a bunch of them. Which, fortunately, it looks like they last a while. Especially if pressure is where it needs to be already. So it's time to get some aloe farms going. Alright, well... we want them in a carbon area, which means they need to either be at the bottom or be in a sealed room that we can pump carbon dioxide into. Let's think here a second of how we want to do that. I'm just setting this out so that I know where my room designations are in case I decide. Because if I do a room anywhere in the middle, it means I won't want airflow tiles. We'll want to sink into it. Well, that's okay. Let's put it right here. Yep. All right, so let's come in. Let's get our tiles. We're going to do it right here. So, blup, 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 blup. Blup, 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 blup. Where is it? It would be clear to here. And then there's a... well, we won't be putting a tile through there. All right, cool. So we'll get that built. Let's dig this out. Let's go ahead and dig this. Let's get an airflow tile here. We're going to need one here as well. This will be a little bit different from a room setup because our door is going to be up here. We're going to let them sit in a carbon dioxide section is basically what we're going to do. Then from... let me see, do they need anything else? Well, yeah, you have to deliver ice to them, right? So later we can automate it. So we still want the automation. So we'll put in a tile there because we won't be able to go any further. There we go. Okay, let's dig a couple of these out as well just for now so that the flow can go down. Hey, we got our farmer. So for now, we're going to do supplying because he's carrying stuff around until we automate. And then we'll get him up into crop tending. Okay, cool. All right, you are good too. So let's get the ranching character so we can get the room bonuses. We need to dig these out, and then we need to make sure we don't uproot. There we go. Hey, we got 2 more things to pick stuff up. So this top one, let's put in consumable. Well, no, that's sucrose. We won't want that down there. We'll put in wood in that one. And then for now, we'll do another raw mineral because we're always going to have lots of raw minerals. Okay, we'll put in the coal up here too for now. Okay, cool. All right, there, we're cooking. Awesome, awesome. We're cooking up a storm. That is great. Let's go ahead and start getting these planted with aloe vera. We're going to need another farmer here soon. Let's get our wall to block in our carbon dioxide. You got that done so that we have good airflow going through. Excelente. See, we need to do that, and then if we're going to get through there, we're going to have to dig you 2 out. We already got our first sleet wheat, so we already selected it, right? Yep, we did. Okay, we're good. Look at that. We've got PikeApple skewers and frost buns all ready. That's awesome. And now you're in trouble because you have trapped yourself. So you're going to have to dig through there. Not a problem, though. Okay, let's go ahead and get this built and these built so that we don't allow flow of carbon to go below. We want the carbon to be trapped here. Very good. All right, so we've got oxalate that'll grow, and we're still, of course, we've got lots to mine. We're releasing a lot still, so we probably, oh, I'm still on fast. We probably want to go ahead and prioritize trying to dig out more of the oxalate and getting it stored. It says insufficient resources. Insufficient. We're going to have to watch it. Right now, we've got more than plenty, I would say. In fact, I'm going to disable this one, and I'm going to disable the one in the kitchen, and the one in the bathroom. We'll just keep these 2 for now. Alright, there we go. That will get our carbon dioxide where we want it flowing, so that we're good to go. And do we have a cook or a rancher? Bucketry, suit wearing, digging, and farming. No. We don't. I mean, we could bring someone in, but I'm gonna hold off. All right, excellent. Well, we're gonna pause here then. In our next episode, we will probably, hopefully, get our ranches going. Because we'll get a rancher at some point. But then also we're going to go ahead and start digging out more. We will set up where we want to put stuff and do some exploring, I think. We've got a core base, we're good. We've got food generation, we're good. We've got oxygen production here, so we're good. I think next step is let's do a little exploration and find out what's on the map. So we'll do that in the next episode, and of course we'll continue building out the base, obviously, but for right now, I think we're good. Thanks for joining, everybody. Take care.